I know that I'm going to get plenty of flack for this video, especially by the Bitcoin enthusiast or the Bitcoin cult or the Bitcoin hardcore believers or followers. But, I'm going to say what I have to say. Feel free to not just insult, criticize, or feel free to say whatever you want in the comments below. I'm not going to censor anything. And feel free to even say, oh, he's butthurt that he missed out on the action. Oh, the old boomer, he, poor fellow, is suffering. Or he's outdated. Or, the classic ones. What the hell do you know about Bitcoin? Ha ha ha. Look who's talking. Nothing or nobody with what 60,000 subscribers with 100 views on YouTube, whatever. Go on, insult as much as you want. Oh, another wannabe talking about YouTube. Who cares? Okay, fine, fine. However, I will still give you my thoughts about this Bitcoin nonsense and why I'm still not a believer of this Bitcoin drama that is taking place. Okay, right now, if you go to Bitcoin, it's at 98,124 USD currently, the price. Okay, and I know what you'll say. Yeah, see, it's growing. It was at 60,000, shot up to 90,000. Okay, fine. Why did it shoot up? Question: why did it shoot up? Oh, it went because of value, because of more acceptance. No, it went up because of a black swan event. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, and his team, and the very fact that he went and spoke at all these Bitcoin conferences. You can actually check, it's online. And also, Edward Snowden spoke at these conferences. You had Donald Trump spoke at these conferences. You had GD Vance. You had Elon Musk. Okay, and I'm pretty sure these. You must have seen MicroStrategy with Michael Saylor saying Bitcoin is going to go. Now they're giving figures. It's going to go up to $64 million. Some people are saying they have all these numbers. It's going to go to 100 million US dollars one Bitcoin. Fine, fine, fine. Okay. And the proof of the pudding is it was 60,000. See, I told you it'll go to 100,000. See, I told you it'll go to 500,000. Okay. My response to these kind gentlemen is a broken clock. A clock that is not working. Let's say you have a clock. It's not working. It's just, the hands are just not moving. A broken clock will be right twice a day. Okay. So in the same way, when Bitcoin is not moving or when it is down, no video is there. Nobody talks about it. Everyone's shh. But the minute it goes up, which goes up once a while, all of a sudden they come, I told you. Yeah. Then once it goes down again, they vanish. And then if you question them, oh, so now what happened? No, now it's a time to buy. When the Bitcoin price goes down, they say, now it's a time to buy. And then when it goes up, they'll say, now it's a time to hold. So it kind of reminds me of, this Christian, if you debate with Christians, and if you ask him, does prayer work? Or does God listen to your prayers? And if the guy, let's say, for example, the guy gets what he wants. See, I told you, God listens to our prayers. See, I got what I want. But then if you tell him, okay, what about these poor children who are suffering, no food, no water, nothing to drink? God helps at his time. At the right time, he will help them. And then if the child dies or the family dies because of starvation, God has a special plan for them in heaven. You, my friend, don't have faith. Right now in heaven, they have everlasting happiness with Jesus. You can replace the word Jesus with Allah or any other God. Like, for example, when you debate with a Muslim and he says, Allah listens to everyone's prayers, Allah is just. Okay, what about the people in Palestine who have no food, who are dying of bombings, who are innocent? Allah has a special plan for them. And then if there are few refugees who got saved because of bombing, see, Allah saved them. So you can't win the argument because in both the ways they are right. So same way with Bitcoin, when it goes down, see, this is an opportunity to buy because then it'll go high. And when it goes high, see, I told you it'll go high. Okay. And then later on, when there's no change, now it's a time to hold. So you can never win. You can never win. Now, what is a Bitcoin being used for currently? They'll say storage of wealth. Nice words. So I take 1,000, I put it in Bitcoin and wait for it to go 10,000. See, it's increased my wealth and then I withdraw. In other words, Bitcoin is nothing but a speculative asset based on speculation. And your hope is, I put in money, it will go up, and then there will be a buyer who will buy that, buy my 1,000 for 10,000, and yes, I have made money. Fine. I'm not saying that's a bad idea. It's a very good idea. Please do it. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm saying if you can put 1,000 and get 10,000, go ahead. Okay, go ahead. However, when you start believing in your own bullshit or believing in your own hype, that is where it proves to be a little problem. See, the Bitcoin believers, you have to kind of applaud them at the back or give them a little bit of respect or say, I have to admire you for this. Why? Because some of them who invested early on, today they are millionaires, or I don't know if they are billionaires, but millionaires I know. I know why, because I've had clients. You'll be like, who the fuck would come to you for as a client? There are certain skills I have which maybe a person may not have. Just because you're into Bitcoin doesn't mean you're a car mechanic, you're an electrician, you are a artist, you are it doesn't mean you're God. Doesn't mean you know everything. Doesn't mean you're a 5-star chef, 3-star Michelin chef who can cook everything just because you're good at Bitcoin. In the same way, these people who took a chance, invested in Bitcoin, my client, there are 2-3 of them. One of them invested when it was hardly 100 or 120 US dollars. This is ages ago. And today he's a multimillionaire. The funny thing is, here's the really odd thing, which kind of shocks not only people, shocks me also. I've never seen how he looks. I know how he sounds. I've never seen how he looks. I don't know his real name. I don't know where he lives. I did know that he was in Dubai because he asked me questions about Dubai. That is how he got in touch with me. And then he went to Thailand for some time. He didn't tell me when he moved to Thailand. Only after he left Thailand, he told me. So he's very particular about his privacy. And by the way, he holds an old Nokia phone. He has an outdated laptop. And how do I know this? Is because when he wanted to upgrade his laptop, he told me the specs of the old one. I was like, are you serious? Like, you use that laptop? He said, I don't need to use a laptop. If I need, I can go to different machines. He goes to different machines. He goes to different places and uses different VPNs. He's very paranoid about his privacy. Okay. So, yeah, he did consult me about Dubai. He did consult me about personal branding. And then he wanted to because he had so much money, he invested in various different things. Now, how I know he's rich is because every single call, my rate is 237 US dollars. He used to speak to me for 2-3 minutes or sometimes 5 minutes and pay me the entire $237. In fact, he used to even give me actual tips of $1,000 if he was happy with the session. So I'm not complaining. And that is why I'm not against cryptocurrencies or cryptocurrency holders. Why? Because they make money, even I make money. I'm very happy. I'm in a happy place. So I encourage you, please make money so that you can give freelancers like us money. Okay. Now, the issue here is, what do you use a Bitcoin for? You take your money, you put it there, and then you wait. You just sit and wait until the tree grows or something. Okay. And when it shoots up to a level where you feel, this is my risk appetite, this is the highest it's going to go. It's not going to higher than this. For me, at least, I'll sell. You'll say, what rubbish? It can go higher, unlimited. Well, if you are 50 or 60 years old and now you want to retire and it's gone up to, let's say Bitcoin goes up to whatever, 500,000, 1 million, whatever. You'll say, enough. I'll withdraw. I'm 66. I might die within 2-3 years. But apart from that, can you use Bitcoin to buy things in the market? Yes, you can. There are some places in Dubai. There are some places around the world. But will you do that is a question. Let's say, for example, today Bitcoin is at $100,000. Let's say it's 98. It's $100,000. And you purchase $100,000 something. House, property, land. Okay. You go to sleep and you wake up. And all of a sudden, let's say United States announces and says, Bitcoin is our official digital currency. I'm pretty sure from $100,000, it'll go up to maybe $1 million. And then you'll be like hitting yourself and slapping yourself and saying, why didn't I wait for 24 hours? Instead of $100,000, I would have got 1 million and I purchased 10 properties. So the problem is, one is, it is not universally accepted. You can't go to a shop and say, excuse me, I don't have cash, I don't have card, I have Bitcoin. They'll be like, sorry, sir, we don't have any machine for Bitcoin. So there are very limited places. There are very limited people who have the kind of money to give you. And let's say, for example, you are holding Bitcoin. You're very happy. And all of a sudden it crashes from 100,000 or 98,000. Let's say it goes down or goes up, whatever. And then you have an accident. Just hypothetically, you have an accident, you're in the hospital or you're sick. And now you didn't have cash flow or your bank account is locked. And now you only have Bitcoin. Who's going to buy the Bitcoin? And let's say you want to sell the Bitcoin. Who's going to buy it, man? And if you find a buyer, will he pay you the price that you're asking for, or will he negotiate? That also a big question. Okay. It's not that easy. Yes, when you go to a Bitcoin conference or Bitcoin event, you can network with all those people there. Which brings me to the next point. What is the protection that you have? Once upon a time, people used to harp about, it is foolproof, it is safe, nobody can hack you, nobody can this and that. Bitcoin can be hacked. Bitcoin wallets, I'm just checking my points. Exchange wallets are vulnerable to hacks, fraud, mismanagement, losing of the keys, falling victims to scams. This all has happened to Bitcoin holders. Okay, you'll say, oh, those are dumb idiots, man. I'm genius. Nothing will happen. This is exactly what people say when they come here, even for holidays to Thailand. Oh, the accident. Oh, he's dumb. He doesn't know how to drive a scooter. I'll never have an accident. Go to the hospital and meet those very same people who are there, who are in a coma or broken their hand, or their leg is amputated, or their face is smashed, or now they're in very serious condition, and ask them, did you feel the accident would ever happen to you? They say, no, I never thought it would happen to me. I thought it would happen to anyone else in the world except me. So we all believe in that survival bias. So all these people, I'm not saying all the Bitcoin holders are going to have this, but you have a very strong risk of facing this. And if the FBI, CIA, or the government body who has billions of dollars wants to find out your details, they will. Okay. So safety concerns are there. Then what about the regulatory concerns? You remember in one swoop, China said, no need Bitcoin. Okay. I don't think United States will do that. I'm not saying USA or the Western countries will do that, which is why Michael Saylor and what is that? His company, MicroStrategy, is bragging about it. But if in case the government says we don't recognize Bitcoin, sorry, value will come down. And then if, let's say, another country says it's a ban, prices will crash. You'll be happy. You'll say, now it's time to buy. Now it's time to buy. But isn't this the same game that you're hoping the prices crash so you can buy low and sell high? See, why are you investing in Bitcoin? Why? So that your money value grows, and then one day you can sell it and relax and retire. Correct or wrong? Tell me, correct or wrong? That you invested 1,000 and you got 1 million back. That's a great investment. But that is purely based on, it's like speculation, right? It's like the stock markets. People tell me, you can predict the stock market. Oh, it's very easy. Learn the stock market. Learn. Nobody can predict the stock market, my dear. If you could predict, then why don't you bet your entire house on something? If you're so sure of your prediction, you'll be like, no, you need to take the risks. So, what is the conclusion of this? The conclusion is very, very simple. If you have a risk appetite, if you have the capacity to take the risk and you have the money, invest in whichever, because I don't want you to say, oh, he recommended me to. Invest in whatever you feel you get guaranteed returns, or you feel there's a shot that you can make money. It's your money, it's your life, it's your investment. All the best. But remember, Bitcoin is a small community, small. There's a whole world out there. And the whole world out there is not a fan of this Bitcoin. It's only these internet nerds or, the internet community that is hardcore early adopters or whatever. They love this. There's a handful. That is why there's only a handful number of people you can talk of. The Wilkinson brothers or MicroStrategy and yes, there are these manipulators like Kathy Wood and all that who make a lot of money by, putting hot air and speculating it. Why? Because she gets part of the action. However, Bitcoin is nothing but a speculative asset. Complete nothing but speculation. I put money and I'm hoping it shoots up 100x so I can sell it and make money. There's no other use, there's no other function for it. It came out with this guy Satoshi Nakamoto to be replacement for currency, but it's not. It cannot be used for buying, selling things, and nobody is going to buy and sell things because nobody is stupid, because everyone has that, FOMO, fear of missing out. Oh, if I buy at 100,000 and tomorrow it goes to 1 million, I could have bought 10 more things. So it all comes down to when you decide to say, yeah, enough is enough. I made my money. I want to cash out. So that's all Bitcoin is. So if you have the money, you have the risk, you have the appetite, please go ahead, invest. I just hope you make your money. And no, I'm not interested in all this. If I was, I would have also taken part. And there were so many people who said, Loy, I'll give you a few crypto coins of this or that, or, why don't you? I even got an invite to jump into the Bitcoin ecosystem. They would give me very small, tiny percentage to start. But I said, boss, I have no interest in this. I'm very happy where I am. There are some people who are happy. There are some people who love the risk, some people who don't. I'm one of them. So anyway, if you guys have made your billions and millions and you are basking in that glory, I know you'd love to offer me condolences being a boomer or whatever. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. And if the price goes high, you have made a lot of money in space until you withdraw it. And if the price crashes, you'll be like, now it's the time to buy. Go ahead. But as far as reality goes, Bitcoin is nothing but speculation and cannot be used for anything else. Prove me wrong. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free, comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.